What's going on, everybody? Beveragy here, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet, as short and sweet as I possibly can anyway. I have 3 different custom monthly Patreon requests specifically for K-pop to film for this month, and I wasn't going to film any of them until next week. And the first one that I did film was going to be the first time I had ever heard K-pop in my entire life, ever. Even a little bit. I haven't heard anything. Now, obviously, I haven't filmed those videos yet, so I still haven't heard any K-pop. It's kind of a big deal for me because K-pop has been such a big deal, culturally speaking. I've really taken over the whole world, it feels like. Obviously, I've heard so much about it, but I know nothing about it aside from what I've heard. I can't even name... I can tell you BTS and Blackpink, and that's it. I don't know anything else, anyone else. The only other name I do know is because they're one of the requests, and I don't even know how to say it, and I don't want to offend them, but it begins with an M. I'm gonna leave it at that. You probably know who it is. I don't know how to say it. And I can't particularly remember how to pronounce it either, but I figured it would maybe help break the ice if I would just check this out right here. That way when I do dive into those requests next week, it won't be the first time ever. It'll be the first time for those artists, but not the first time ever K-pop. So let's do it. Let's listen to my first ever K-pop song ever. I am going to be honest, I'm very nervous because I don't anticipate it to be in English. And I only understand English and Spanish. So I am not used to listening to songs that I don't understand. So we'll see how this goes. But I am excited. So this is called On the Ground. What's confusing is it's on the channel that says Blackpink, but it says the artist is ROSÉ. Rose. I don't know if I think it's supposed to be ROSÉ. I don't know what that means because it's on the Blackpink channel. I don't even know what Blackpink is. I just have heard the name. I know BTS is a group of guys. I know that. I know it's a lot of them. It's more than 5. I don't know how many exactly, but I know it's more than 5. Blackpink, I don't know who they are. Like I said, I only know the name. But I'm confused by that to start off with already. All right, I'm going to shut up. We're going to start this video, and let's do it. Let's do it. Gosh, I'm nervous. All right. It's very pretty so far, cinematically speaking.
My life's been magic, seems fantastic. I used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress.
She's singing in English. Definitely. It took me like 4 seconds to register that she was singing in English. That's the last thing I expected to get from this video. This song, I should say. Okay. See, so someone's got to tell me about the whole, is Blackpink's ROSÉ, what the difference is, if there's no difference. Is she a member of Blackpink? Is Blackpink even a group of more than one individual? And do they sing in English? Well, she does, obviously. Okay. I wasn't ready for that.
My life's been magic, seems fantastic. I used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress. Funny when you want it, suddenly you have it. You find out that your goal's just plastic. Every day when you're magic,
I'm so thrown off.
my life's been
I was just anticipating something totally different than this.
magic, seems fantastic. I used to have a hole in the wall with a mattress. Funny when you want it, suddenly you have it. You find out that your goal's just plastic. Every day, every night, I've been thinking back on you and I. Every day, every night, I work my whole life just to get right, just to be like, look at me, I'm never coming down. I work my whole
Okay. This is, first of all, this is great. Like, this is actually really... Oh, sorry. I'm getting used to the new setup. This is actually fantastic. We just have an acoustic guitar. We have an electric guitar backed by an acoustic guitar. We have her talking about her come up and how she doesn't want to go back to where she came from because she worked so hard to get to where she is. Came from that hole in the mattress, but now her life is fantastic. So we have like some cool lyrics along with like a really great sound, and she sounds great too. She has like a really, really great pop voice. And again, I'm very thrown off, and I still haven't fully adjusted to the fact that this is not what I expected.
Life just to get high, just to realize everything I need is on the, everything I need is on the ground.
Oh my god! So the fact that that huge those huge sort of techno bassy sounds were in conjunction with the super white out sort of screen back there was really cool combo. I felt like I was at like a house music show for a second.
Everything I need is on the ground.
Everything I need is on the ground. That's really cool too, because that's like literally everything I need is on the ground. That literally means she's staying grounded. Like what everything, even though she's reached this point in her life, no matter what success she reaches in life, everything she needs, it's still you can still dial it back to like where she came from as a person and how she the struggle she went through and how that made her who she really is. I like that because it's a play on the word grounded, and you just say ground instead. And she might have almost had to say ground because of the one syllable versus two. I like that.
Everything I need is on the ground. But they don't hear me though. You walk on time, must come down. But they don't hear me though. You're running out of time.
This is.
My world's been hectic, seems electric, but I've been waking up with your voice in my head, and I'm trying to send a message and let you know that every single minute I'm without you, I regret it. Every day, every night, I've been thinking back on you and I. Every day, every night, I work my whole life just to get right, just to be like.
The combination of sounds in this song is really refreshing because you have that very classic like acoustic guitar pop sound song, but then you go into that sort of techno-y, like I said, house music sort of sound. I haven't frequented too many house music shows in my life, so I know there's a name for that kind of music, but it's not one I'm super familiar with. But it gives me that vibe, and like I said, it goes from like a pop song to that, and it's just really cool. And it's combined with the fact that she has a great voice that can actually carry it.
Look at me, I'm never coming down.
Roses are dead, love is fake. Huh.
Be like, look at me, I'm never coming down. I work my whole life just to get
Hold on, because there's something.
right, just to be like, look at me, I'm never
Because this is almost like a stairway to heaven. And you have all the roses that are on the way to heaven. So they're dead because they're on that stairway to heaven. Love is fake. I mean, it's just a really sinister way of looking at things, isn't it?
coming down. I work my whole life just to get high, just to realize everything I need is on the, everything I need is on the ground.
It's like two different songs.
On the ground. Everything I need is on the ground. But they don't hear me though. You walk on time, must come down.
Oh my god, the color of... Wait, I think the flames might say rose, maybe? I just caught that the last second, but the color and the flames... First of all, the color contrast all over the place between like this gold rope, the flames that are like... have a definitely a different tint than your regular fire color, because you have regular fire over here in the corner, but then you have completely different coloration on here, and the contrast between these flames and this ground, this is point being, and then you have what she's wearing. This is really gorgeous aesthetically, really gorgeous, and the whole video is the shots of her in front of the bodega or like the store, whatever you want to call it, with like the closed gate With the closed doors just looked really cool as well. This whole thing, and then you have that Stairway to Heaven, and then the explosions in the beginning. This is a really, first of all, it's a high budget music video. Let's just say that.
I'm way up in the clouds, and they say I'm made it now, but I figured it out.
She sounds so good.
And they say I'm made it now, but I figured it out. Everything I need is on the ground. Just drove by your house, so far from you now, but I figured it out.
And now she's giving me these. She didn't really have the opportunity to give me breathy vocals the whole song prior to this because she's singing in a much fuller voice. But now here on this bridge, she's giving me a much breathier delivery, and it sounds gorgeous.
Everything I need is on the ground. Just drove by your house.
Also, if you can't tell, I love flowers. Love flowers. I can't function unless plants and flowers. I'm surrounded by plants and flowers in my home. So I'm absolutely living for the aesthetics of the flowers in this song.
So far from you now, but I figured it out.
It's her name Roseanne, and they're just playing off the rose for short. Hence all the roses, and then hence like the note on the ladder to heaven that said roses are dead, love is fake, or was it roses are fake, love is dead? It was one or the other.
Everything I need is on. Everything I need is on the ground.
That little jump into her falsetto for a half second, and then the jump right back into her full voice.
Need is on. Everything I need is on the ground.
Oh, come on. This is, I don't usually spend time on music videos like this.
Everything I need is on. Everything I need is on the ground.
This is crazy. Crazy. Oh my God, that is so absolutely beautiful. Wow. The wardrobe choice as well.
Everything I need is on the ground. Nah, but they don't hear me though.
It looks like a lot of the petals to those flowers too seem to be ascending, possibly up to that ladder to the sky.
Nah, but they don't hear me though. Everything I need is on the ground.
Okay, I think that's it. Wow. Okay. All right. So that was really, really great. That was really fun. I loved how it felt like an implementation of several genres and within one song. It was nothing like what I expected. I don't know what I expected. I really don't. Only thing I know about K-pop is that I thought that they sang in a different language than English. But that's not true, apparently. Unless this isn't K-pop. Unless I just lied to myself and completely played myself and didn't do a K-pop reaction. I might have to I don't know. I might have to ask around before I even post this. But yeah, this was great. This was so... And her voice was so nice. It was so different from what I expected again. Or maybe it wasn't different from what I expected just because of the language of the song, again, just threw me off. But in a good way, because I got to understand the message of the song, which is really nice. And the message of the song can be interpreted in several different directions, because there's the aspect of staying grounded based on where you came from when you reach your success. But there's also like there's a romance aspect of it as well. And there's also like a really dark aspect of it too as well, like playing on that word rose and on the roses, the mortality of flowers and roses, right? And comparing that to a human with the name Rose. I thought that was really cool that she did that with her name, assuming that's her name. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.